A fragile deal to settle the U.S. federal budget for 2 years came under pressure from both left and right on today as Democrats sought to negotiate a further deal on unemployment benefits and Republicans fended off attacks from conservative pressure groups. In an unusually angry outburst, House Speaker John Boehner turned on right-wing campaigns groups such as the Heritage Foundation, claiming they were criticizing the compromise deal before they were even knew about what was in it. They're using our members, this is what he said, that they're using the American people for their own goals. This is ridiculous. He actually told reporters outside of the meeting of Republican leaders in Congress today. More widespread opposition was emerging among these Democrats, furious that the $1 trillion deal announced by budget negotiators on Tuesday night did not include an agreement to extend benefits for 2.1 million long-term unemployed facing the expiry of the temporary insurance scheme. It is absolutely unconscionable that we could possibly even be considering leaving Washington, D.C. without extending those benefits. Nancy Pelosi was very adamant about this, whose members were and needed the support to deal to pass the House. Paid tribute to the Democratic negotiators, but she played her cards close to her chest, refusing to confirm whether her party members would vote for the deal in the House later this week. Our caucus is just finding all this out in the morning, so they will be carefully review the provisions of the proposal and members will make their decision. I don't know where that will come down to, but we shall see. We would have preferred something quite different, but we do recognize the value of coming to a decision so that we can go forward with some clarity on other legislation so that we want to see. The bipartisan budget negotiators led by the Senator Patty Murray for the Democrats and the House Republican Paul Ryan also said that they were confident of retaining support from their respective leaders through the bumpy process of ratifying the deal. They felt very good that they were part with these parties. Ryan said this Wednesday that Republicans leader would likely have to rely on Pelosi to deliver sufficient Democratic votes to counter any rebellion among their Tea Party wing, which gives the minority leader a rare moment of leverage. So far, the Republicans have not ruled out allowing a separate vote to extend long-term unemployment benefits, but signaled that they too want more concessions from the Democrats first. When the White House finally called me last Friday about extending unemployment benefits, I said that we would clearly consider as long as it has paid for and there are other efforts that will help to get our economy moving again. Boehner said this on Wednesday. I have not seen a plan from the White House that meets these standards, but however, there is also opposition from Republicans in the Senate, so who is less likely able to block the budget's passage, but are under pressure from a renewed wave of primary challenges by the Tea Party candidates in the 2014 midterms. We know that we need a government with less debt and an economy with more good-paying jobs, and this budget fails to accomplish both goals, making it harder for more Americans to achieve the so-called American dream. Instead, this budget continues Washington's irresponsible budgeting decisions by spending more money than the government takes in and placing additional financial burdens on Americans every day. The Democratic Party leaders face their own pressure from outside Congress in the shape of union umbrella group AFL-CIO, who said that they oppose the notion of making future federal workers pay higher pension contributions under the deal, but it may not or may yet pressure some Democrats to vote against it. Though congressional negotiators may have reached an agreement over the federal budget, it looks like they may not have agreed how they will reinsure it gets passed. Thank you.